I'm at a POW Camp Museum in Algona, Iowa, and you're looking at the guard tower. Now, I'm sure you think that the reason the guard tower was there was to guard the prisoners so they don't get out. But I'd like to have you think of it in another fashion. Maybe the guard tower was there to prevent locals and anyone curious from coming in. Now, why would that be true? Because there was really basically nothing to see. In other words, it was empty. You see, a guard tower works in two directions: keeping people in or keeping people out of it. So these are supposed to be, I guess, work details that were sent out to do work. And notice the 6 emanations on the truck for the sun worshippers. The symbolism. These are the prisoners. The one in the middle looks like there's a lot of duping delight. And this one too. And this one too. I would say, in fact, most of them. Duping delight for being prisoners of war. Here's another duping delight. This one looks a little more like a prisoner of war. Somewhat duping. Pretty happy prisoner, right there. And we have some Jacob's ladders. You'll have to investigate Jacob's ladder. Cutting firewood. And here's about the population. Where they talk about the number of guards and the number of people in the camps. And here's about an escape story. Two POWs got out and were caught and returned to camp, but not admitted. Nobody noticed they were missing because the gaps during head count were filled in when their buddies covered the missing POWs by moving over and covering for them. It took 5 days, an account by the camp commander himself, to straighten this out. Thanks there to Mr. Mueller's telling us. And here's the story that Mr. Boucher was 12 years old when the government purchased a corner of his father's farm. There were 10,000 prisoners that went through the camp. There were several prisoners who escaped. 1 or 2 of them came back in our porch and took some of my brother's chores, clothes, and left theirs. Dad was very careful not to let us know that a prisoner or 2 had been in our house. But I had overheard, and I liked the excitement of all the guards and police officers, of the starries. So there you have some stories, and I'll end this part of the video and go on to another one.